Hi everyone, this is Greg, also known as Lout43 on Xbox. Today I will be showing a video that will show the potential for Winter Storm Quinn to come across the area and bring the largest snowstorm of the season. So, I'm going to show you this model. I'm also going to show you an accumulation map. And then I'm also going to show you something from the Weather Channel. And then that'll wrap up our video. So as we go through, we see that the storm is over in the mountains, in Montana, through the mountains. The snowstorm will quickly move across into Wisconsin and the Dakotas and parts of Minnesota. The heaviest of it will be from Chicago up towards Canada. Once this storm starts winding down, it'll become rain to the south and light snow on Tuesday for me. This could move up as a northeastern for Vermont up to Maine. So for all my people watching that are on YouTube, most of them are over in the East Coast, and some are from the north, but most are from the East Coast. So this could be a storm around middle of next week, around Thursday or so, that starts moving up the East Coast and could become another snowstorm for you guys. That would move out over the weekend. There's nothing else for me, that's why I still have it aimed over here. We could possibly have another one, but this one would be more along the seaboard. Some areas could still see some accumulating snow, but not as much from that one. And then the next one moves through as mainly rain with some light snow on the backside, as winter is starting to come to an end. Now I will show you the temperature model. The temperature model. As you can see, the temperatures from Nebraska are in the 60s to the 80s in Texas. So there is some very warm air that wants to come north. The model shows that we could see some very cold temperatures, teens, by the middle of the month for Wisconsin, and the East Coast in the 20s. As we keep moving through, we see spring-like air coming up to Wisconsin with highs in the 50s. The East Coast is still in the 40s, so they're not getting the warmth yet. But 60s and 70s come up all the way to Illinois, Iowa. And then the East Coast will even get this one with highs in the 40s and 50s. Some areas might get to 60 degrees. Now the accumulation map, and then something from the Weather Channel, and that'll be my quick, about 5 to 10 minute video that I'm going to be starting right now for YouTube. My videos will be somewhere between 5 to 10, unless I have like a question and answer thing or something like that. But most of my videos will be between 5 to 10 minutes. So this next thing, or unless it's a really, really fast update, then it'll be like 2 minutes or less. But most will be between 5 to 10. So the accumulations look like they're mainly going to be 6 to 12 for that East Coast snowstorm. For Wisconsin, anywhere from 5 to 10 inches. And parts of Minnesota and stuff could see up to 2 feet in that darker green. So this could be the snowstorm of the year. Now this is for where I live. You see that the temperatures do get quite cold. They've been in the 50s. We will go down to the 30s. You see that the potential is there for translating the heavy snow overnight. And the chances of snow was increased. But by the end of the week, we're back into the 50s. So here's a future radar. That storm will come in. This is for the Midwest states. The snow will come in for me as a wintry mix and snow. Start moving out as very, very heavy snow. Blizzard-like conditions in the Dakotas. The heavy snow will continue into the day on Monday night and the Tuesday. Lighter snow as we get to Tuesday night. And it should taper off early Wednesday morning. Now, I'm going to try to see if there's one more thing I can show you guys. Otherwise, that'll be it for the one. Now, I'm going to show you guys the northeastern. And then I'm going to show you guys so I'm going to keep it aimed on that so you guys can read it. If you need to, you can pause the video. There's what it looks like for Wednesday. Very, very messy commute. This does include Vermont and Maine, some places where my friends live. Here's Thursday. Very, very heavy snow in some areas, and icing is a big concern. The lightest amounts will be in the light blues, some moderate snows in the purples, and the heaviest will be in the dark purples and some pink. Here's a quick video by the Weather Channel.
Don't let winter weather catch you short-handed. Stock up now on essentials such as...
There's an ad first, so I'm going to mute the video so you guys don't have to listen to the ad.
Well, we have no flood insurance. And getting back to normal, I don't know what we're going to do. I honestly don't. Right in if you want. As you can see, it's all squishy here. I think we get about a foot of water right up to here, but the furniture is all wet. I don't know where my stairs are. I think they're up there in the box.
That was from Winter Storm Riley that came upon and became a big mess. I'm not going to show you guys the video, but they're in Oklahoma, Kansas. There was a 4.2 magnitude earthquake. And then that, there could be another one, but that was a big mess from the other one. The main concern is this one. The snowstorm for the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, and then the northeastern that could go up to the northeast, which would affect my friends. It says blizzard warnings as winter storm Quinn marches east with wind gusts up to 60. This is my last video I'm going to show you guys. The story highlights is winter storm Quinn will bring blizzard conditions to the northern plains early next week. Quinn will also spread snow, gusty winds in the upper Midwest and Great Lakes and dangerous travel. This is a picture of how bad the conditions will go. You could go from snow, light snow, to conditions like this in minutes. This is the radar as of 5:45 this afternoon. Here's the current advisories. I'm under a winter storm warning. Main areas in Wisconsin are under a watch. Minnesota and the Dakotas and Montana are under a winter storm warning as well as a blizzard warning in the red. So, Sunday night. Through Sunday night, snow or rain changes to snow will develop from the Dakotas and northern Nebraska to northern and central Minnesota. Freezing rain or sleet may mix in with the snow at times across these areas. Snow will also continue into the northern and central Rockies. Increasing winds will develop in the northern plains, possibly contributing to blizzard conditions overnight Sunday. So these is what it looks like for your Sunday. This is what it looks like Monday. And it says, snow and strong winds will combine to produce blizzard conditions in portions of the Dakotas. Winds could gust 40 to 60 at times, leading to dangerous travel conditions and possible road closures. Areas from northern and central Minnesota to Wisconsin will also see snowfall from Quinn. The snow could be heavy at times, leading to difficult travel conditions, including in the Minneapolis-St. Paul metro. Freezing rain or sleet may lead to icy conditions from central Minnesota to northeastern Iowa and northwestern Illinois. By Monday night, snow could cause poor travel conditions in southern Wisconsin, far northern Illinois, and Michigan. Gusty winds may contribute to areas of blowing snow and poor visibility in the upper Midwest as well. On Tuesday, it looks like this. Snow is expected to spread into the Great Lakes from the Dakotas, with some snow reaching the interior northeast. The snow will be lighter in intensity overall on Tuesday, but could still contribute to travel delays. High winds may contribute to fuel blizzard conditions in parts of the Dakotas for at least a part of Tuesday. And here's your snowfall forecast and impacts for portions of the northern plains and upper Midwest. Will see 6 to 12 inches of snowfall from Quinn. As mentioned earlier, wind gusting from 40 to 60 miles an hour will result in blizzard conditions in the northern plains Monday and Tuesday. Travel should be advised and road closures are likely in the regions at times. Lighter amounts of snow, generally less than 6 inches, are expected across the Great Lakes. Now, for where I live, it looks like anywhere from 8 to 12 inches could fall where I am in Wisconsin. Now, areas way up in Minnesota near the border could see 12 to 18 plus. Again, here's what conditions could look like on your roads. And we're going to watch the video quick, and that'll wrap things up. There's going to be an ad to start off again. 15-second ad. Just like commercials, you have to watch them all the time.
With available heated front seats.
Here we go.
We saw a lot of snow dropped in California, higher elevation of the Sierra, and definitely a lot of rainfall, low elevation rain, some places getting around 9 inches. But we also saw Quinn bringing snowfall to places like Salt Lake City. Now, Quinn is definitely going to be a cross-country storm with impacts spread far and wide, but we've had to watch it slowly start working out of the west. We are concerned in particular across the northern plains.
Sorry, it's buffering.
We saw a lot of snow drop that are under blizzard warnings. If you drive for a living, you're in the trucking industry, you're going to want to pay attention to those conditions on big interstates like 94 and 90 in the days to come, especially Monday and Tuesday, because it will be downright dangerous with significant winds and, of course, the snowfall and the icy roads. The winds are certainly a concern as well as the system progresses through the upper Midwest and around the Great Lakes. But, you know, going back to some of those anticipated snow totals across the West, we still got a lot of 1 to 3 inch amounts forecast to fall, but the bigger amounts certainly will be for places like Fargo in the 8 to 12 inch range, also for Minneapolis. Let's get back to talking about those winds, because if you're in a vehicle such as a Big Mac truck that has a high center of gravity, that could be very, very dangerous to combat with those 50 and 60 mile per hour winds. So this is going to be a very, very dangerous system for a lot of locations, and we've certainly got to keep track of the forecast even beyond Tuesday.
And guys, I am so sorry for the small delay of the video. That's totally my fault. So again, I'm so sorry. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I should have another update probably tomorrow afternoon on what has happened so far. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good night.